Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Snatched away. Here's Sharp. Knocked away. Henderson. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Outside Jackson. Takes it inside, and the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And here is Wells after Avdia made the last three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. The shot by Wells, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Inside, here's Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so here's Memphis. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Your Laser Dance.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kamara. Portland, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Wells. Off target with his 3. And now Portland on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA, and Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now, here's Baines. That one goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Sharpe on the wing. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's Morant in the corner. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the arc. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Wells. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Here's Kamara. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a double-digit.
The Grizzlies, 13.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Trailblazers?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Jackson in the corner. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Morant. Counted his second make in 4 attempts.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one's good, Ayton.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Payne with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Kamara. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Henderson, guarded by Morant. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Short, that's good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
You gotta dance like everybody's watching. Give yourself a round of applause. Grizzlies substitution.
Trailblazers leading by 14.
Santi Aldama. Brandon Clark.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 this quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Floats one up. And Clark with the lay-in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And it's Sharp missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Kennard on the wing. .51 seconds left here in the second. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Blazers. Pass to Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Huff. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Avdia on the wing. Henderson, no one around him. Portland, no good that time either. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Aldama. Nothing on the board. Lays it up off the glass.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Got that one up quick. Aldama's got 6.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Outside, Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Pippen. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Left side, Grant. Clark with it. Now defended by Grant. Clark right side. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Left side, Grant. Pass to Klingon. Edey with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Williams. Klingon with it. Still scoreless. Morant outside. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. Right side, Williams. Pass to Klingon. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Left side, Bane. Shot from the low block. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Klingon with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Bane. It's hauled in by Thibault. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Grant outside. For three, drains the three-pointer. Grant's got 9.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Here's Wells. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And so it's Portland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor.
43.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trailblazers leading by 16. To the middle. Here's Henderson. And it's Morant with the rebound. On the wing, Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Drills it from outside.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Left side, Jackson. Wells in the corner. Back to Jackson.
Trailblazers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. Avdia with the rebound. Pass to Kamare. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Zach Edey picks one up. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 20. To the inside. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Sharp. Driving the lane. Here's Kamare. Henderson outside. And he converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here is Wells. Bane inside the three-point line. Avdia with the rebound. Sharp with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Avdia. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's Jackson with the 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Bane looking around. Pass to Wells. Shoots the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, following only 3 points.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's the screen. Morant outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Sinks the three-pointer. Kamari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
There's Jackson with the three. He can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Walker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Here's Banton. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.